Biaggio, Anik Subramanian, Fightbook MMA. Good to see you again. We are here for PFL 9, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And now the lightweight division is stacked. There's two big matchups. Who do you think is going to win it all this year?
Ooh, I think it's weird because like Clay and Shane, like those are two guys that I look up to, and I admire those guys. So it's hard to pick between those two. I think Clay's a beast. I think he might get it in this upcoming one. I'm super excited.
Awesome. Speaking of Clay, I asked him in the last media day. He told me one of his dream MMA or boxing fights would be the Walsh brothers. How would you feel about that, and what does that make you feel like?
I think I'm honored to be called out by someone with such experience like him. I'm an amateur. I'm basically a baby in this sport right now. So for him to be, calling out me or my brother, whatever, like to me that's a huge compliment because it tells me that someone of high level like that sees me as being high level like that one day, and that's one of my goals, is to be a high level fighter. So I'm honestly honored and complimented.
And out of the lightweight division in the PFL, who would be the person you'd like to fight most, or dream of it?
Maybe Clay. Yeah, that would be a really cool fight. I mean, his nickname's Cassius too, so like I feel like story-wise, that'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. Now shifting to a little bit more personal, you're a very humble man, like your whole family is. Are there any charity initiatives or anything you want to do, any big goals outside of the Smart Cage in your life?
1,000%. The reason I'm fighting is so that I can give back to charity, help people that need it more than I do. As far as like organizations, I'm not associated with any organization. All the charity stuff that I do is kind of just by hand. Like before going to Atlanta on that Sunday, me and one of my teammates, we went and we bought like 20 bags at Dollar Tree, and we just put a bunch of water and like snacks and goodies in there, and just gave it to homeless people downtown in Vegas. That to me is my work of charity. I think like going and actually getting the supplies and putting them together and stuff like that, I think that is like it's more authentic, and I'm actually putting work in. So like charity, that's one thing that's the reason why I fight, literally.
I love that. Okay, and now after winning your last fight by first round knockout, Ray Sefo was giving you tips inside the Smart Cage. What's your relationship with him on a personal level, and how has he helped in your development as a fighter and a person?
He's helped me a lot. Ray is a legend. Like, the dude's legendary. Anything he says, I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with it because it's such good wisdom and good advice. He's a great guy, super funny. I see him in the gym all the time, and he gives me pointers. And like I said, whenever he gives me advice, like I stick to that advice and I try my best to hold on to that. Great person.
Awesome. And one last question for me. Your younger brother Nico is an undefeated professional boxer. What role does he play in your fight camp, and how involved is he?
We're very supportive of each other. That's pretty much all that we do, really. Like, is we support each other. Obviously he's in a whole different sport. He trains at a certain gym, and I train at Extreme Couture, and we're both just very supportive of each other. I think we don't really talk that much fight stuff. It's usually weight stuff, because that's the worst part, is cutting weight. So like, I'll always vent to him, like, hey, you think I'm good? Like, I'm not too fat, right? So like, stuff like that is usually what we kind of go back and forth on.
Awesome. Biaggio, thank you so much. I'm excited to see you PFL 9, August 23rd, Madison Square Garden, the Hulu Theater.
Yes, sir.
Theater. Thank you so much.
Thank you.